Good morning and welcome to the last day of my city break here in Valencia. I've had an absolutely fantastic time over the last few days walking around the city, looking at the landmarks and doing some of the tourist attractions as well. And of course my day out yesterday to Sagunto, visiting the castle and the Roman amphitheatre. Valencia is an absolutely beautiful city, and if you haven't visited, put it on your bucket list of places to come. It is brilliant. But in this video, I'm going to take a walk up the Turia. This is the dry riverbed that's now been turned into fantastic gardens. We'll see what we can discover along the way and head towards the second of the preserved entrance gates into the old city of Valencia. That's the Torres de Quarts. So looking forward to seeing that later. Building behind me is the Agora, part of the Arts and Science complex here. The Agora is the sporting events, they hold sporting events there and concerts as well. And that was built in 2009. The complex was conceived back in 1996. And one of the architects was Felix Candela. Absolutely brilliant architecture, as you saw from the opening sequence. But right at the bottom of the Turia is the Oceanographic complex. This is the marine park. Loads of different species of fish, sharks, rays, crocodiles, beluga whales and dolphins, and an array of aquatic birds. There's also a 4D cinema there, and there are tours behind the scenes as well. It is a fantastic day out and well worth the 36 euros that I paid. So I'm going to leave you with a few photos and images from my day at the Oceanographic. I'm going to walk into the Arts and Science complex and see what we can discover. I had so much fun at the Oceanographic. It really was absolutely brilliant. I'm going to try and find a few more marine parks and aquariums on my travels. They're just so much fun to visit. But I've walked up into the main part of the Arts and Sciences Centre. Just walked through an array of science-related activities, drawing big crowds there. People like to play with the sundials and things, and there are games there, scientific type games. And behind me is the main science centre, science museum. Sadly I haven't got time to visit on this occasion, but I'm going to return to Valencia because there's so much more here that I want to visit, including that museum. But what I am going to visit here is L'Umbrasal, which is the plants display. It's actually a free attraction. It's the other building that's on my left. It looks quite magnificent. Can't get my words out today. Yes, looks quite magnificent. The white structure. You can see the palm trees on the inside. So let's go inside and take a look. been walking around for the last half an hour, just looking at all the plants, and they're all native to Valencia. Some of those here are rosemary, lavender, rock rose, bougainvillea, and palm trees. Really is beautiful. And you can hear the birds tweeting in the background as well. And I even found a cat sleeping under one of the palm trees. Cats always know the best places to sleep, don't they? I don't know how they do it. Don't you just love a cat? But I'm going to walk down now towards the Turia, through the park towards the Turia, and then until we can discover on the way up to the city. It's absolutely beautiful walking through the park here. The streams flow through it, the greenery, the palm trees. It's absolutely delightful. And I found a little cafe here as well, which is very welcome. Got myself a latte. Oh, I didn't need that. And this is where I say thank you to everybody who has purchased a coffee for me over the last few years. I'm so grateful to all of you who have done that. It really is nice to travel with the support of others. And I travelled yesterday to Sagunto, and as I was going back from the town towards the railway station, I came across some Roman ruins. These were the remains of a Roman road. It's all undercover. It was absolutely delightful to see it. Very few sections of Roman road remain uncovered. And to see one preserved is really exciting. It's really nice to see that. And I just looked in it and I thought, well, all the people that have walked on that road over the years, I'm sure that road could tell some stories. It really is absolutely beautiful to see it all preserved. It really is nice. But getting around Valencia is so easy. I got a Suma card for the metro. I always like to travel on the metro. I find it the best way to travel across any city. And I just get the metro, purchase the Suma card, and just charge it up with the amount of journeys that I need. And it just zap it in and out every time I use the metro. And changing between lines 3 and 5 to line 10. Well, you've got a grace period of 90 minutes. I think it's 90 minutes between the start of your journey to the end of your journey. So you can actually break your journey in the middle of the city and have a coffee before catching a second train all the way to your destination. It's a really good little system. I do like travelling by public transport, and that's a good way to travel. But as I walked up here from the Arts and Sciences complex, I saw some people with their radio-controlled boats on the water. Really interesting to see that, and it's nice to see people with that sort of hobby in a public place. It really is nice to see. And it's quite a range of craft there as well, from sailing vessels to I think a tug, which is the one I videoed. You could just see the steam coming out of the stack. Now the Arts and Science Complex is at one end of the Turia, and at the other end, about 5 kilometres away, is the zoo, or the Bioparc as they call it here. And I visited the other day. €26.90 to get in. Absolutely fantastic in there, walking around. 44,000 animals I think they've got in there, all on display and all very visible from numerous directions. Absolutely lovely. So I'm going to finish my coffee and I'll leave you some pictures of the Bioparc. To the main central market for lunch. It's absolutely bustling with people in here. Stalls of every size and description, selling meats and veg, nuts, sandwiches, and hot food as well. I managed to get myself a little pasty, only €1.50, which I thought was rather reasonable. I'm sure in other places I would pay a lot more, but it's just lovely just watching everybody going about their business, buying things. Really is a great atmosphere in here. There's just so many stalls. Like, we're going to try and get around and have a few little snacks on quite a few of them. I'm going to find a drink stall shortly and see what I can find. And there's also found a cake stall as well. And I'm not one to turn down cakes. I do like my cakes. So I'm going to finish my pasty and then head up to the other gatehouse that's here in the city. We've got a couple of hours left before I have to go to the airport, so try and make the most of my time here. But it's absolutely fantastic in here. Just so many people. I'm bumping into everybody as well. I just keep walking into people. This is daft. It's absolutely brilliant in here. So I'll leave you with some pictures from around the market and some of the stalls. And then we'll see you outside on the way to the towers. I had great fun walking around the market. So many people in there and so many stalls. I found one selling freshly squeezed fruit juice. That was very refreshing. And another that sold sweets and cakes. And I ate a farton. Yes, a local delicacy here, cross between a brioche and a donut. Really rather nice. I did enjoy my farton. But I've arrived here at the Torres de Quarts, the old entrance gate, one of two that actually remains here within the city. Absolutely beautiful looking at the outside. And it's got a lot of marks on the outside as well because it survived wars. It survived the Cantonial Wars, the Wars of Succession from 1701 to 1713, the War of Independence from the French from 1808 to 1814, and of course the Spanish Civil War, 1836 to 1839. And it's from the War of Independence that those cannonball impact marks are on the outside. And they haven't repaired them as well, it's still as they were. So it's very nice to see an historic monument with the historic scars of battle. But I've had a really enjoyable day today. That walk up through the Turia was fantastic. And so many different zones there. There were people, children's play areas, there were people having salsa classes, yoga, people playing football, and there was a beauty pageant as well. It's the crowning of the May Queen. I think that's, I don't know if it's a monthly pageant or an annual pageant, but yeah, there were so many people there, and all the girls there in traditional dress. Absolutely lovely to see. But this sadly is where I end this video and my series here from Valencia. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and follow my journey, because there's plenty more to come. So I'll leave you with some pictures from the beauty pageant, and we'll see you soon for another adventure from somewhere else. Thanks for watching.